Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sonic Colors Commentary. Just got done with Sweet Mountain and now we're gonna go on to the boss.
I want more fucking candy!
Isn't that what we're all thinking? Isn't that what we're all thinking?
Where would I be? Experiences taught me
Somewhere where you think you wouldn't be. Next to a chili dog.
I love that line he says. Experience has taught me that anything strange and glowy, I should check it out. Yeah, in Sonic 06, he checked out something glowy and yeah, it killed him in the end. So yeah.
Excuse me.
And then again, games erased from history. The Sonic generation brings it back.
I just had to say that Sonic 06, even though I don't like his story, I kind of like his gameplay except for Silver. He just fucking sucked.
Silver's story and gameplay, nothing's good about Silver in that game.
It's nothing.
He was one of those ideas that was good on paper. When it came out to actually making him, they were thinking, well, we fucked up.
Speaking of fucking up, just watch the video.
Shit.
The whole gimmick to this boss is just trying to get to the damn end of the ship, and then hitting the switch, and then you have to wait until the captain comes down. You have to hit him a couple times. The only pain in the ass about this boss is that he has all his little minions jumping around, so they could screw you up. And I think I actually died. I think this is actually the first time I ever actually died to this boss. I'm not too sure. Or that could have been just some other time I played, because I remember I died to this boss one time, and seriously, I just couldn't believe it, because he is so piss easy.
All bosses are in this game.
You know, of course they are. Why do you think I was irritated? You can probably see the red You can probably see the glowing red cannonballs. The glowing red cannonballs are pretty much, you know, they dispense rings, but every once in a while they'll dispense some a drill. And using color powers on
is he really using lollipops as freaking ores?
Yeah, he is, dude. It's supposed to be a this whole area is made of candy, so don't be surprised.
I'm hungry.
Don't be surprised to see his ship, you know, covered in
You know
all
what he
sorts
just
of crap.
reminds me of? Captain Sticky Beard from Kiss
That's what I get every single time I look at this guy. You know, good old Sticky
Where's number
Beard.
5? Where's number 5? We need number 5 to stop him.
And that was the end of the boss fight. Real easy.
Yeah, kind of pathetic, really.
It is.
And you say this game's better? God!
This game's better than Unleash.
And Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Dude,
and
hey, Chris, you have no right to talk because you never played it.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah, shut up.
Any more information or limericks or whatever it is he's spouting?
Well, first, remember this translation stuff isn't 100%.
At least Tails sounds like a guy.
I remember.
Yeah, I do love Kate Ingens, the new voice actress for Tails, because she actually makes Tails actually sound like a boy again. Unlike Amy Pallant, that makes him sound like he's smoking a pack like every single day.
Look at what happened. Battery is sort of an understatement. The funny thing, it was first translating as horrible body odor.
That degree ain't cutting for you, Sonic. You should be switched to speed.
No, he needs X.
Or degree.
Baldy nose hair.
I already said degree. Fuck.
The best thing I've heard all day.
Oh, joke abort.
I gotta remember that one.
I know, I've already written it down. Anyway.
This is the Sonic game to have the most corniest type of jokes in it whatsoever. It's not terrible, but it's definitely like, oh god, did they really write this down? But this is like the most lighthearted Sonic game to ever come out ever since the old classic Genesis days, because Sonic Adventure started the whole Monster of the Week formula where it has some sort of gigantic monster at the end. Adventure 1 did it, Adventure 2, Heroes, Shadow of the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, Secret Rings, Black Knight, Unleashed, the list goes on. And now we're introduced into Starlight Carnival, which has the best aesthetics other than Planet Wisp, in my opinion.
They accidentally put the game upside down.
Oh my god. And then some Super Mario Galaxy fan will go, Super Mario Galaxy did it first.
Well, technically, the Impossible game did it too.
Oh well, there's this whole there was an argument going on years ago that the whole gravity defying was like everybody thought that Super Mario Galaxy was the first one to do it, and actually stuff like that's been existing since like the Super Nintendo days. Like I remember Castlevania Bloodlines had a bit of that.
Christ, this game's epic.
This is probably one of my favorite worlds.
This is
Hey,
I
look,
do love
hey,
it.
Ethan, look at that. You see that? That's a rainbow bridge. That's what they should have had in the fucking Thor movie.
You just borrowed the bridge from Mario Kart Rainbow Road for a second.
Mind if we borrow your bridge for a second?
The fuck?
So what? Did he stole this from Asgard? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He replaced it with Eggman's giant cannon.
I had to admit though, even though the other thing I know about Thor at the time, you know, other than, you know, being the god of thunder and everything like that, I did know that his world was, you know, linked for a giant rainbow bridge. And I have to admit, that whole, what was it? Was it a cannon in the movie?
It was a cannon.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
And they still called it a rainbow bridge.
Yeah, I have to admit, that was kind of stupid.
Is that Eggman's army?
I don't know, but we're whizzing past them, so I don't know. I would not be surprised, because this is supposed to be a whole amusement park. The whole story of this game is that Eggman pretty much builds this whole entire intergalactic music park for his past remorse of, you know, trying to destroy the Earth. But, you know, Sonic calls bullshit on it and decides to investigate. But Tails doesn't think anything of it because, you know, they have to make Tails like the little kid who doesn't think too much, even though he's supposed to have an IQ of freaking 300. Seems like Tails is just getting stupider and stupider, or just pointing out the obvious more and more often.
See, fucking, there's running on that thing. And look, there's a wormhole. It's a fucking rainbow bridge. Whoa.
Wormhole. Shit, we divided by 0. We're fucked.
Phew.
Whee!
Just wait till Thor gets in here. Sonic won't stand a chance.
Just you wait till Thor gets here, you asshole. But no, the one thing...
Was there really any need for that?
Not really. But that's not the last time we're going to be seeing that. And this is where we're introduced to the blue Wisp, which is a cube Wisp. And frankly, to tell you the truth, he's the...
We already got introduced to him.
No, we never did. This is the first level you actually get introduced to the blue one.
Yeah, but you just used it a while ago in this level.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah, you did. That's the second time you used it.
Okay. Oh,
Actually,
then...
fifth time, really.
Well, now it's going to be 6th time. Once I get to the area I want to use it in. What I love is that you can wall jump any wall you want to. I love that. In Generations and in Unleash, you know, they had a bit of a, you know, you can only wall jump up these certain areas, but in Colors you can do it anywhere. And it actually leads to some pretty cool game-breaking shortcuts. But other than that, the only reason why you go up there like I just did is just for a red ring. That's because it was just intentional like that. Now destroying cassette tapes and then...
So, even when Eggman's trying to be nice, he's being evil.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's kidnapping people, aliens to do a theme park.
Oh, that's the whole groundbreaking scheme behind it. You know, he has, yeah, the whole amusement park is run by the alien's power, which Tails explained at the end of the second boss. You know, it's called their Hyper Go-On energy, which, teehee, what a creative name, by the way.
Hyper Go-On?
Hyper Go-On power?
Energy.
It's Hyper. You see Sonic waving his hand? Go on. Power. Hyper power.
Go on. And that's it. The hell did you bury this guy? But yeah, it's supposed to be harnessed by their hyper go-on power.
No, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. It sounds like Hyper Gohan power.
So, hyper go-on power sounds like something that's in the Power Rangers.
That is true.
For a Sonic game, okay, but it sounds like something that belongs more in the Power Rangers.
Yep.
Be careful, Zed will use his Hyper Go-On power to destroy the Power Rangers once and for all. I miss the old Power Rangers. Good thing they're releasing them on DVD.
About damn time.
Yeah, it is about damn time.
Not anymore for Power Rangers. And yes, fans, go ahead and judge us, but dear God, that is probably the best time. Wow, you had to use that one a lot.
This level requires you to use it. Well, you can easily get past those, past the last bit part by just jumping through. But in fact, those things are breakable, just with your ground pound. But
My tummy is soft.
You know what this is? It's just Sonic in space.
Sonic jump.
Okay,
Look at it, it's a fucking rainbow bridge.
I won. There we go. I get to the top level. Yeah, that's pretty
Green
much
arrow
what it
in the
is.
background.
Yeah.
No, that's all. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It
It's
looks like Green Arrow.
It's supposed to be based off this one Greek god.
Oh, you fucked up. You can't get that red ring.
Oh, Apollo?
I think you're right. Yeah, that's what they were going for with that. It's funny too because barely anybody notices the big guy with the arrow pointing.
It's green arrow.
No, it's
But
like
the arrow, but the tip is not green though.
Close enough.
It doesn't have to be green. The entire outfit has to be.
But I like it when he has green. When he's called a green arrow, he actually has green arrows. It's
Fine,
witty.
after
It's
this,
clever.
He's just Arrow.
That's bland.
Yeah, we'll tell the people who made the TV show.
Why was there actually a show called Arrow?
Yeah, and it's the story of Green Arrow.
When did this come out?
It's been on television for quite some time. They just had their second season finale.
So it's recently.
Yeah, quite recent.
You jumped around
Oh, you
it.
dipshit.
Damn it.
That's pretty funny.
Fast Ethan.
Trust me, dude. There's a lot of fuck ups like I have. Like this one red ring. I tried to get this red ring so
George
many
got his
times,
hand on
but
you.
I've died. Yeah. I fucking. Damn you. Fuck my recklessness. Because I just. Look, I was at 12 lives and now I'm up to 8, and now I got 9 because of that one life up. But I've lost so many lives of just trying to get that damn red ring. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It ain't worth my time anymore. Just sit there, float about all I care. I don't even care about my grade. I just want to get the hell out of there. At this point, that's why I'm just saying, screw all the results screens. We've seen them a million times before. If you haven't noticed, at the end of the results screens, you can move around and destroy the scoreboard and everything like that. And if you do, you can actually cover some lives in there. Every time I see those things, it reminds me of those stupid multicolored disco balls you can get like at Spencer's Gifts.
That's funny.
Except it's just more deadly.
Except they
and it's green.
don't shoot deadly lasers at you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank God. That'd be kick-ass for some parties, but
Yeah,
Only-
just-
like I said, this whole game is in, the 2D perspective. We're in here a lot more. Because Act 1, there's 3D and a mixture of 2D, but for all the rest of the acts, it's just like 2D. You'll have some acts that'll be in 3D, but most of it will be in 2D. Ouch. Well, goes to show you can't touch these things or hurt them. So just keep going on forward, and there you go. Yeah, the more acts you get into for each area, the less or the shorter they are. That's why I said when we were talking about Planet Wisp from Generations into this game is that, in Generations, I think they took all the acts, mashed them in together to make one giant level.